Welcome to Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker coming to you from my home while the New York Stock Exchange's floor is temporarily closed, bringing you a review of this week's stock market. On Monday, motor vehicle sales for April plunged to an annual 8.6 million units, and factory orders for March declined 10.3%. Airline shares fell after Warren Buffett announced last Saturday that Berkshire Hathaway sold all of its airline holdings due to uncertainty with the sector's future prospects. Oil rallied with West Texas Intermediate crude rising 7.2% to $21.21 a barrel, with corresponding rallies with stocks in the energy sector. Tensions with China ratcheted up a notch after the Trump administration continued asserting claims that the new coronavirus originated from a Wuhan laboratory. On Tuesday, the ISM non-manufacturing index for April declined 10.7 points to 41.8, its lowest level since March of 2009. Oil continued rallying for its fifth straight day, with West Texas Intermediate crude gaining 20.5% to $24.58 a barrel as investors bet that demand for oil would pick up as soon as economies reopened. On Wednesday, the EIA petroleum status report for the week ending May 1st saw crude oil inventory rise 4.6 million barrels, and the ADP employment report for April predicted a stunning 20.2 million jobs lost, its worst read in its history. Yields on 10-year treasuries rose to 0.7%, its highest level in 3 weeks, as the government plans to issue a record amount of debt. The Dow Industrials lost 218 points. However, the Nasdaq Composite rose 0.7% on the strength of tech stocks. On Thursday, jobless claims for the week ending May 2nd saw an additional 3.17 million initial claims, bringing the 7-week total to 33.5 million. Non-farm productivity for the first quarter fell 2.5%, while unit labor costs rose 4.8%. Despite the continued massive job losses, investors were encouraged by progressively lower numbers of weekly jobless claims, as well as news that U.S. and China trade negotiators will meet soon. The Dow Industrials finished up 211 points, while the Nasdaq Composite gained 1.4%, eliminating its loss for the year. On Friday, non-farm payrolls for April fell a record 20.5 million, and the unemployment rate shot up to 14.7%. Interestingly, average hourly earnings rose 4.7%, probably due to high losses of lower-paid service sector jobs. Markets shrugged off the dismal numbers and rallied strongly at the opening on optimism that the worst may be over. This is Walker's Market Weekly. I'm RK Walker, and I'll see you again next week.